What's up? What's up? I'm organizing my beads because I'm about to make an Orisha collection of bracelets. I'm so excited. How y'all feeling today? It's Mars Day. Oh, these are so pretty. What's that? Y'all look, I added glitter to the arrow. Stop playing. He finna hit my stuff on the target. He finna hit everything on the target for me. Period. He's working it out for me right now. Hey, what's up, boo? Oh yeah, y'all let me know if y'all got questions too. I was gonna pull cards if y'all got questions, but I'm mostly just talking to y'all and getting my beads together. But I wanted to pull some tarot too, because I know I never dropped that general message. Hey, well, welcome in, family. I'm just kind of, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really talking about nothing right now. But if you got questions, I can answer it. And then I'm also gonna just do like a little chit chat. And I want to know which video did y'all want to see first. So put your vote in. It's either gonna be the birthmarks video about how birthmarks are symbolism of where we've been in our past life. You know, like I got one right here. Or where is it at? Right there. Oh, can you see it? That birthmark? So birthmarks, all that is symbolism. Moles, all that is symbolism from past life. So do you want to see that video first? Or okay, send your donation, boo. Either the birthmarks video first or about altars first. Okay, 222. Let me know when you send your donation. I'm about to get the cards ready. They loud. I gotta close the window. They loud. They loud. Hey y'all. Grand Rising. If you yes, it's in the. I think I put it in the title. I'm not about to play with this internet trying to act up on me like that. Is it real bad for y'all? Is the signal real bad? Damn, I'm like, did I tie my scarf too tight? God damn. No cap. Okay. Good. Good. If it start doing it again, y'all let me know, because sometimes it don't be telling me when they do it. So let me know, and I could I'm gonna try and fix it. Spirit in the building today, making themselves real known. Oh, let me show y'all some of my paintings too until I do the question. Look at my painting of Papa Legba. This is the only one where I'm kind of complete, but I gotta finish it. I want to redo the fix the road a little bit, define his arms, and I ain't had no black, so I finally got some black paint. I'm finna comment in. Hold on, can I comment? I don't think I can. Let me see. Well, it's Moon Magic Healing. MOONMAGIC Healing. HEALING. I think I put it in the title though. Look at the end of the title. But that's how you spell it. It's Moon Magic Healing. Magic with an ICK. But yeah, that's my Papa Legba right there. Stop playing, don't play with him. Ogun, I gotta finish Ogun. And it's like I'm doing a artistic expression, so that's why it's purple and all. It's gonna be purple in all the images. But you know, purple is the color of power, and like they really be holding it down for me. You feel me? Like, so I'm putting purple in all the images, but it's gonna be like it's all like a. I'm doing a story with it too. Damn, it's like I'm writing a book at this point, but I'm doing a story. I'm gonna do a video on it. Probably be like a 10-minute video just about how I'm utilizing excuse me, how I'm utilizing the energy and how they are you know what I'm saying, just to help people understand the orishas better. And I want to start doing like more things that help y'all to learn and kind of understand where I come from on my path and how I do things. You know, I'm not one of the people that's like gatekeeping and keeping secrets and shit. I'm trying to help y'all the best I can. I just seen 616 on there. I need to look that angel number up. Okay, hold on. Let me get this other deck out. This my Chelsea. I feel like I be saying it wrong. But I love him. Y'all know I'm a shaman. So, work closely with him. And, you know, I always feel like I embody that energy of just doing things by justice the right way. You feel me? What's just? That's why I fuck with him heavy. I'm about to make everybody bracelets today too, so I'm excited. Wait till I just show y'all the bracelets. Y'all gonna be like, oh my god! I ain't made them yet though, I just bought the beads. So I'm gonna make them today. And I'm gonna show y'all some of the beads. These some of the beads. Look at these. Ooh. Let me know when you come back to for your question. I'm sure you will though. Look at these ones. Some highlight. No, the lava rocks. These is really good spiritually. I might gotta close that window right there, cause why y'all so loud? Why y'all so loud? It's raining. Why y'all doing that today? Also, too, this is an impactful day with emotions and stuff, so I recommend doing something very artistic, doing something like a workout, maybe an intense workout, something, because the energy is like, it's strong energy, so you might get frustrated with people easy. Look at these. Ooh! You could get frustrated with people easy. Let me close that window, because they playing with me. I want somebody to tell me how y'all blowing something and it's wet. It's wet outside. It just finished raining. How you what you blowing? If the shit wet, it's barely gonna move. Like, do that not make sense? Oh, okay. They just doing their job. Let me leave them alone. They just doing their job. Look at these. Look at the seashells. Oh, can't wait. Yeah, y'all. Do something today though, so you won't feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't do nothing, this is not the chill day. Yesterday was a chill day. Today is the do something so you won't go crazy on nobody, to release your energy. You feel me? Release your energy in a healthy way. For me, it's been painting, creating these this collection for my website. It's bracelets and waist beads and anklets and all that. Putting that energy into that has helped me too. Cause I'm a Mars Cancer. So y'all know. I've been telling y'all about that. So y'all already know. It come with a lot. Okay. But yeah, I'm dropping some videos. I barely dropped videos yesterday, so I was feeling separation anxiety, but my baby wasn't feeling too good. And I had dropped that reading early in the morning, and when he woke up, he wasn't feeling that good. So I was like, I gotta take care of my baby. Also, too, so I'm doing which I want to see first, the birthmark video, and like moles and how they talk about our past lives, or when we talk about altars. Which one do y'all want to see first? And then also, too, this is not one of the options because I'm not doing this today. But by next week, we're going to talk about soul levels. What level is your soul on? Everybody voting for them birthmarks. Okay. For real, that's deep. It's deep. I need to stop cussing. Y'all know YouTube talking about if you cussing in the first 15 seconds of your video, it can't get monetized. Like, how y'all, mind your business. How you gonna tell me what to do in my video? They annoy it. Let me shut up before they take my video down. But yeah, y'all. I think it's very interesting, and as I started to look at my body and my son's body, like my son, he got a hole above his ear, so did his dad, and then like I got like a star birthmark right here. Like a lot of that is like, it means a lot. I'm not gonna start talking about it now because I know how I be. I just start talking and get sidetracked. But they scared. Oh, he's asleep. Babe, what the remote? It's a little warm. You okay? What? What? Exactly. Yes, YouTube. They all baby on some fun shit. Don't love yourself a cold either. Oh, I don't even live like that. I don't live careful. I don't live careful. I ain't gonna lie. I used to say this all the time, but like, and this is just, please don't get misconstrued with what I'm saying. But like, I be telling people all the time, like, I live above the law. But that's not me. I'm doing reckless shit. No, I'm not doing reckless stuff, but I stay out the way. You feel me? So I don't even watch the news. I don't really associate with regular society. So, because I'm not regular. You feel me? And you should feel the same way. Because that junk is, hello, what's up? Because it's just like, all that, the program, I just don't buy into the program of society. Oh, and I had comment back to you, boo. What's your name? Let me see. Izzy, I think. Yeah, so what I did was a lot of my old videos, if you want to know why, I put them on Patreon. Look up that video about where I said why I changed my name to Divine Golden Master. Because that explains it in detail. But yeah, I had to move a lot of my videos to Patreon. But I still will be posting. You know, you still get the gist of whatnot of stuff here. But I'm more so transforming the channel in a new way. You know what I mean? But yeah, exactly. Like, I don't... Because everything is mental. When you realize that the all is mine, like, you're not going to fuck with this society. But also, too, that goes about... Like, when I started talking about, we started teaching about soul levels. Like, what level is your soul on? You feel me? You so welcome, boo. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support so much. For real, I appreciate all y'all. Even just y'all being on a live with me right now. I appreciate the connection. I feel the energy. I feel the good vibes. I feel the love. I feel the support. But yeah, like, when you look at the soul levels, like, I'm gonna break it down deeply, but... Like, looking at a new soul, it'll be people that do, like, reckless stuff, you know? Like, 6ix9ine. Like, he on soul level number 1. Like, all that crazy, you know? Like, because when you first come into when you first become, like, you know, like a new soul, it's like, you don't got no common sense. Even though common sense ain't common. But it's like, you know, thinking about it. You got to create karma. And you think about if we coming into this life, we're choosing our parents. If you a new soul, you just choosing. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know. You don't got no wisdom. But people that have birthmarks, people that got moles and stuff like that, that has to go into, too, your soul level where you at. But, like, say a second level or a third level soul, they got a little bit more wisdom. But, like, second level souls will be, like, more religious. To build, you know what I'm saying? They don't learn from that first level, but they super religious. So they kind of just, you know, they spiritual but religious. But then that third level be like people that into spirituality. People, you know what I'm saying? Then the fourth level, we're gonna break it all the way down though. So, you know, I know I'm giving like little tidbits, but I'm gonna do a video on it and break it down fully so you can see what soul level you on. I really feel like I'm on soul level 4 because, and that's a level where people be like, oh, y'all really didn't even want to come here for real, but y'all decided to. Like, if you even look at my mission, before I even learned about the soul levels, I put in my mission on my website, like, I came here to raise the vibration of the planet. Dead ass. Like, that's what I came here for. To uplift people. That's why I do what I do. And it's just like, I just have an all-knowing of, like, I'm not working for nobody else. I'm going to do my own business. I'm going to build myself up, because that's like an old soul type of thing. Like, you understand the reward and putting that back in behind yourself. And two, at the same time, like, you be real wise. Yes, I am. I promise. I'm going to do it. It's going to be out before next week this time. But yeah, I'm going to break it down. I'm going to, y'all know, I'm going to break it down all the way so you could understand fully. But yeah, I feel like that's where I'm at, because I always, and then it was like last year I kept having so many downloads of like, bro, I'm an ascended master. Like, I'm not supposed to be doing this. I'm not supposed to be living regular right now. And then it's like, dream work is really powerful. Okay, so when it comes to the twin flame soulmate, wait, I'm gonna come back today. But dream work is really powerful. So if you want to manifest something, and you, like, people don't understand like how the subconscious really works. Like, the subconscious is literally collecting everything around you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even the kids show that my son is watching, my subconscious is picking that up right now. You know what I mean? Like, even if you open a book and you don't read it, it's called scanning. The subconscious is reading. You feel me? Like, you know, like, that's how people think, like, oh, I don't know how I know this, but I just know it, or shit like that. Like, sometimes it's because you've seen it, but your conscious mind didn't see it. Your subconscious scanned it and caught it. And that's why, I'm going to do a video about that too. Now, when it comes to twin flame and soulmates. So the way I feel about that. Okay, so I definitely, I definitely believe in soulmates. But I feel like the twin flame thing has been super, like, they're dragging it. Like, they're dragging it. That's basically what I want to say. They're dragging it, okay? And for me, I just look at it as, like, because I'm a very analytical person. So when I first was looking at the twin flame and the soulmate thing, the soulmate connection, it was like, I was just feeling like, I feel like it's possible. But I feel like also, too, a lot of people are in a thought form, or they're in a thought process where, what do I mean by thought form? Like, you have a certain way of type of thinking, you know what I mean? And on the Western society, if you are, I'm not assuming, but I'm talking about myself. On the Western society, it's like, especially when it comes to social media, like, I don't really get into social media neither. Like, I post and I get off. But when you go on social media, just like I said about that subconscious thing, if you're scrolling on social media daily, even YouTube, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You picking shit up. You picking stuff up, even if you don't know. And it could be a lot of subliminals to me about, like, being in love and stuff like that. And I just feel like, number one, my biggest thing is, I just focus on self-love. Like, if you love yourself, I feel like you'll be able to decipher. Like, I don't even care whether you're a twin flame or a soulmate or not. Are you serving my purpose right now? Are we two whole individuals given to each other? Is it reciprocated? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to look into the soulmate twin flame thing, because I think people sometimes will be like, oh, this is my soulmate, this is my twin flame. And you may excuse shit because they your soulmate or your twin flame. And it's like, in actuality, it could be your soulmate or it could be your twin flame. But maybe this is the life where you supposed to separate from them. Maybe this is the life where you're supposed to sever that attachment, but you may be holding on to it because you think it's a twin flame or a soulmate. You know what I mean? And not you specifically, but, like, that's what I feel about society with that whole soulmate and twin flame thing. Because I feel like, in the end of the day, everybody we meet, like I always say in my bios and stuff on YouTube, nothing is a coincidence. We signed soul contracts. We signed contracts when we came down here. And also, too, it's just like, nothing's a coincidence. You feel me? Everything's happening on the spiritual, then it happens on the physical. So it's just like, yeah. I don't like to look into it. I like to just, if you focus on yourself and you focus on bettering yourself and your own energy, you will attract, you know, what you need. I don't like to focus on the soulmate twin flame thing. That's why I was going to get into the readings, but even with the divine feminine, divine masculine, sometimes two people be dragging it with that, and it's just like, how about we just, you know what I'm saying, like, like I had a shroom trip not too long ago, like last year sometime, and I was just feeling like, with all that, it's like if we just would focus inward more, because realizing that everything that we're attracting is a reflection. If we just focus inward on being true to ourselves and things like that, we're going to attract it. We don't have to worry about it. And that's something, too, that my spirit team is really challenging me right now of, like, I used to be able to, like, I still am, but, like, my spirit team is testing me right now on a level of, I used to be able to, like, all the past years of my life, like, mostly I could kind of just, you know, I know how to make decisions because I could really see far out. Like, I could understand things. I will work through a situation in my life, in my mind, before I go ahead and make the, you know, not make the next move my best move. But right now, spirit is like, you're not working nothing out of your head. You're going to take it step by step. You're going to trust in the divine, and that's what it's going to be. And I'm just like, okay. Like, y'all don't got to be so harsh on me like that. But that's like the energy right now for me. Like, and probably a lot of people. Like, spirit is like, fuck, like, all that. How about you just do you and trust in us to do what we said we're going to do. And if you really behind your spirituality, yes, I feel like it's a collective energy. And they just like, if you really trusting in everything you said and you trusting in divine, then trust. And I'm like, okay, I got it. I surrender. That's been my affirmation. I surrender. Because too, like, with me being a Virgo, Sun, Sagittarius, rising, and I got a lot of Libra placements. First of all, number one, my Mercury's in Libra as well. So I got a problem with trying to weigh the options. And I already got that. You know, I'm not going to say I got a problem, but I have a strong Libra balanced energy. I have a Libra stellium and my Mercury's in Libra. So, yeah, so that Libra energy be having us like, wow, we just need to, because we don't want to lose out. But then we don't want to, like, waste our time. Like, it'd be like, like, it'd be a lot. So I just be like, you know what? I surrender. Because, too, think about it like this. Our astrology of how we came into this world is not really who we are on a soul level. So when we think about it from a soul level, I signed this soul contracts to go with this, to come into this world, to deal with whatever this is, and whatever is seeming like suffering or seeming like it's not comfortable is ultimately growing me in my best direction. So, you know, just keep saying I surrender and, you know, spirit. But I ain't gonna lie. Also, too, I have like amped up my meditation. I spend longer times meditating. I've been doing more of my spiritual practices. Like, I used to do these things every day, but like now it's like it's most of my day. You feel me? So it's like, and with that, I've been seeing humongous results. Like, even just within a lot of things. Hey, what's up? But yeah, even within a lot of things, it's like I've been seeing a lot of results just trusting in divine, meditating, and like visualizing. And that's another thing too, like visualizing is so powerful. You know, we just got to make sure that we keep our minds, because we in control of our minds. Like, I be telling my son all the time, like, just tell your mind what to do. Just tell it. Because it's an illusion that the mind tries to put us under, that we're not in control, when we could just tell our mind, like, hey, we're going to wait on this. We're going to do this. And, like, that's literally how I talk to myself. Like, okay, we're going to get these bracelets done. We're going to do this video. Okay, we'll go live for a little bit. Maybe pull some cards. Like, I literally talk my mind through my life, you know. But before, when I wasn't having much, you know, self-talking, talking to myself and things like that, I didn't have as much success as in moving forward, and you know. So yeah, that's why I like to stay away from the twin flame soulmate thing, because it's like, yes, you was the one that commented on the video about taking him to the cleanser, right? But yeah, like I try to stay away from the twin flame soulmate thing because it's like we didn't come here for them. We came here for us. So whether you're soulmate or not, what are you doing right now that's beneficial for me, and what am I doing that's beneficial for you? If we can't give to one another equally in reciprocity, I don't want it. Period. But yeah, I try to include my son in everything because too, when you think about it, like I'm from the crystal generation, which is like what, after 85 or something like that, the crystal kids or whatever, and then the indigo kids before that, and then the next level is their generation where it's like the indigo kids came to, you know, fuck the law system up, change that, like be in a different but being a different, like, to change, you know, change the system. Then the crystal kids, we here to go ahead and implement these things, build this new way of doing things. And also with our kids, instead of like with, we're more so showing our kids, you know what I'm saying, building them up into spirituality. And like these kids is gonna be next level. Like my son is so, like, he reads auras, all that, like he's so. And it's not like I sit here and make him do none of this stuff. Like, it'd be crazy. It'd be so deep. Like, last night, I know he was astral traveling and stuff, like, and he was talking. I need to plug my phone up. Where's my charger? But, I have to go downstairs to get my charger in a minute. But he was astral traveling. I say, period. He was astral traveling. That's so crazy too, cause my phone just said low power mode at 11:11. But yeah, I know he was astral traveling, and he was just like, it was like we was damn near together, and like we woke up at the same time. And then he was like, "I love you, mommy," and I was like, "I love you too." Like we was in the astral world together. Period. So it be lit. Like you really, you know, we gotta connect with our kids. But I feel like, especially like this generation where we at, that's what's going on. We connected on a spiritual level with our kids. And then too, like just to drop one of the nuggets I was telling you about, how he got the hole right here over his ear. I used to worry about him a lot, but because he got the same Venus and moon sign as me, and we know about our Venus and moon sign that deals with the mother relationship, and I didn't have a good relationship with my mom, so I'm like, I hope you don't have that same thing. But when I looked at this, and like it was like, oh, that means that they're gonna have a very blessed life. They're gonna be very taken care of. His dad has it too, and he's very taken care of. And it's the same thing with him. Like I love him so much, so I know, like, you know, we can't worry about that. We have to know, like, and that's just an indicator right there that they're blessed. They're gonna be prosperous and they're gonna be abundant. I gotta go get this charger, y'all. But yeah, hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, my bad, y'all. But yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, that was like a lot of peace of mind for me. When I seen it, I was just like, oh, my baby gonna be good regardless. But too, like, worrying is like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I could be a worrier, but I try not to, because worrying is just, that's what you don't want to put where you focus your energy. Where attention goes, energy flows, okay? So yeah, my mantra's been, I surrender, and just focusing on keeping a positive, uplifting mindset. Okay, I'm about to start getting these beads together, but yeah. And too, like when I do I'm telling y'all gotta see the birthmarks and moles and stuff video. Like when I started looking at my body and seeing all the stuff that I had on my body of like birthmarks and moles. Exactly where attention goes, energy flows, period. But yeah, when I started to look at my body and look at where I have my birthmarks and things like that, and like I feel like the biggest setback on your spiritual journey is when you try to like when you try to get people to be on your journey with you, or you, because naturally it's like, I'm about to do a video today, period. But oh, I just seen 4 seconds and then 4 likes and 4 people. But yeah, naturally, you know, you want to help people, and especially like your family, and you want to help them to get to where you at, and you know, but it's like ultimately you just have to live your journey and your walk. But I know that'd be a downside on the spiritual journey. But it's like you signed that soul contract to be in that family that you knew was gonna push you into your growth, into that suffering or whatever that was gonna cause you to be where you're at now. You feel me? So yeah. Yes. I'm organizing these beads, y'all. I'm about to drop some bracelets. What other videos do y'all want to see? Like, what other kind of videos? I know today for sure I'm going to do the altars, and the birthmarks is going to be out by either whether I do it late tonight, or one of them I'm about to do when I like an hour or so. But the other one going to be out today too. And then like I want to do some other videos, but I kind of want to know what y'all want to see. And that's another thing too, like why I haven't been posting as many readings and stuff like that for people, because it's like okay, with the readings thing, it's like I would rather like come and pull cards personally for people, because it's like I don't like pushing a narrative, because it's like, you know what I mean, a lot of people don't know how to or understand how to really use readings. And readings are really, like, number one, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But also, too, like I said about the subconscious mind. Say I'm picking up on an energy for one specific person. And, oh, okay. Sending you much love. And you know they're going to join your spiritual team, period. They're going to always be with you in your heart. But what I'm about to say... But yeah, with the reading, so like I could be channeling a message for one specific person, but then this other person is picking it up, and then it may throw their mind off of like, oh, I thought this was going, and then they, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it could throw people off, and yeah, like I like doing more personals, because the collective sometimes could throw people off, and then they be like I know I'll watch a reading sometimes, and I'll be like. Then I get in my head like, oh, 4 3s. I get in my head like, is that true? Is it? Like, it be putting little nuggets sometimes. Even though I don't really do readings where it's like super. Yes, and it's like, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't fuck with it. So that's why I just do try to do the collective intuitive and like more so very general. Because, yes, because I don't want to be putting doubt in nobody, and then it's just like, say, because in the end of the day, I feel like whatever you want, you can have. That's what I feel like. Whatever you want, you can have, and energy and timelines are constantly shifting. They're constantly changing. So, like, I remember in the summertime, I was watching readings, right, a lot. I was watching them the most I probably was watching them. And I would watch a reading, and it would say one thing, right, and it would be like, you know, so I'm like, dang. Because, you know, the reading is picking up the energy right then in that moment. And fate and free will and all that can change all of that within that time span. Oh, that's going to be my Patreon. So I'm breaking down the houses. The Patreon going to be in depth about the placements and stuff like that. I might post some, like, y'all can tell me which ones. Y'all could probably vote for the YouTube or whatever. I might put up a poll. But most of that, I'm going in depth on the astrology on Patreon, house by house. That's why I never finished the house series here either. But I think I left the first and second house up. But yeah, because it's powerful. But I feel like, too, that's another thing. So this is what I'm saying with the astrology. Astrology is a great tool, but astrology is not who we are. Astrology is who we came in this life. So yes, on a Like when you think about how the flower of life breaks time, right? It breaks time and timeless. The soul is timeless, but the body is time. The body is in time. So yes, the reading may apply for time, but we really timeless. So if we're more so living on our soul level, which is where I try to stay at, living on my soul level, it's like, okay, I understand that this is who I came in this world as, but I'm shaping who I need to be. If that makes sense. Because I feel like I just went on a tangent. Yes. Yes. And like, I just don't like, I just feel like a lot of people exploit people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be like, sometimes I feel like people really take advantage of people with the readings and shit. Like, and they be trying to like coach people into situations and making them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't calling nobody out, but I'm just saying, like, it be a lot of little manipulative ways they be doing in them readings, so you'll book a personal, or so you'll keep watching their channel, or, and it be like, it's starting to get gimmicky. It's starting to get real manipulative feeling. Like, and that's why I like, and that's why last year it was like a struggle, because it was a struggle for me to post the readings sometimes, because I would just be like, I don't want to throw nobody off their path. You feel me? Because ultimately, like, I did a video too about how to use readings, but like, yes, and especially when it comes to the divine feminine, divine masculine, it'd be like, it's a few. It's some good readers now. Don't exactly, like, you have to use discernment. It's some good readers. And I definitely believe in like watching readings every now and then to see what pops up, because nothing happens by mistake. But when you're watching readings for like over an hour, or, you know what I'm saying, it just gets to be like, no, like, you need to go ahead and separate yourself from that, because it gets to be consuming. And then remember when I was telling y'all about the scanning thing, about how you can open a book without reading it, and you're scanning, your subconscious mind is scanning that. You don't want to just be scanning all that fuck shit, or that, because too, you got to think about where people are at on their journey. Like, some readers I watch, and they be talking about all type of STDs and all this type of, like, I'm not living that life. I'm not dealing with people that's on that, like, that's, to me, is a low frequency. Because if you're dealing with people that's more spiritually in tune, I feel like STDs are spiritual, because sex is spiritual. And I'm going to go over that too, about sexual contracts and things like that. But people don't realize how spiritual that shit is. And I'm not dealing with people like, I'm not on that. Okay, so if they doing that, that means that I'm dealing with somebody that's really not spiritually involved. Like, and then it starts to have you question sometimes what you know. So like y'all said, discernment is required. Discernment. But a lot of people, even myself in the past, it would be hard for me to keep discernment with all the bullshit that they be talking about, or even just putting shit in your head that you didn't even think about until they said it. So yeah. So that's why too, I try to keep them more so focused on the person. But now personals, yeah, I do, but I don't offer them to everybody. So if you do want to do a reading with me, go to my link tree. You can either hit me up on Instagram or text that number. Text the number in my other bios. Yeah, like, or email, or my email. But I would say just text that number. Just text me on my work phone or whatever. But yeah, because it just was like, and people would get readings from me last year. And that's why I took it off my site, because people would get readings, and I'll be sitting here telling them, because I'm not a regular reader. When I give you a reading, you're going to get sound advice. You're going to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to just, no. You about to really get a reading for you, and I'm going to tell you how to better the situation. Go to one of my videos, like that last collective message I did about with the unicorn image, with the, well, not the unicorn, but the cat, with the unicorn, cat unicorn, whatever it was, with the rainbow shooting out his mouth, or any video on my channel, and look at my bio. It's in all my bios. Hey. But yeah, like last year I dealt with that so much of people wanting to get a reading and then it be the same thing over and over again. You didn't even take the advice I told you the first time. So instead of people wasting their money, if it's somebody that's returning, first I'll be like, okay, well, what you getting a reading on? We have a conversation. But for the first time, of course, like, but when it comes to people want to just keep getting the same readings over and over again, I'm not gonna take your money to keep telling you the same thing over and over again. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not about to waste our time here. Like, you get readings to better yourself. Exactly. And then especially when they be like, or people people be like, it just be like to what extent? Like, I get some of it because I get some of it because I got that Libra Mercury. So I understand we weigh in our options sometimes. But some people, it just be like, do you realize that you the prize? Like, do you realize that they supposed to be working for your energy? Like, do you realize that? Or do you think they the prize? Like, because it'd be like, hold on, wait, let's regroup. Because I give sound advice. I don't hold you. I'm going to really give you advice that's going to change your life. That's going to push you in the next direction. Not to make you come back and get another reading tomorrow. You feel me? Like, that's what a lot of readers I be seeing, like, and that's why, too, it's just like, even with spirituality, like, I'm about to do videos, too, on how to grow spiritually. Like, how to really grow yourself spiritually, because this is all about evolution. Exactly. Self-love. Like, people lack that. But, too, it's like, I feel like, too, at the same time, it's not common. People don't teach self-love. That's another reason why I've been doing the self-love series and stuff like that, especially on my Patreon. Because it's like, I don't blame people, because you don't get taught to love yourself. Especially as a woman, we don't get taught to love ourselves. We get taught to be of service. We get taught to do others. So I can't be mad at you for feeling, I can't be mad at nobody, because I've been there too. But, right. Exactly. It'd be like, I told you, Spirit said what it said. But yeah, like, I can't be mad at people. But it's like, once you get, especially if you get your first reading and you get the insight, and then you choose to come back about the same thing again. And I understand sometimes, you got to see the energy. You got to feel it out. Like I said, energy do switch. But, like we said, if it becomes to where insanity, like, then I'm going to have to sit down and talk with you. Like, okay, I'm not going to take your money. Let's talk about, how about we do a consultation on boosting you in the best direction in your life? Exactly. And then people, and that's the thing that people want to run from the truth. And it's like, bro, like, we came here, we came here, we have to fight our own demons ultimately, or it's going to be reflected. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't heal yourself, if you don't deal with your own dark side, if you don't deal and fight your own demons, and new devils, new levels. So this is a constant. We came here spiritually to evolve. That's what we're supposed to be doing, evolving on a soul level, so that we don't have to come back into this place. Okay, I know I'm not coming back. I'm going to some astro star world or something. I'm not reincarnating here. I'm not doing this again. After I give my message this lifetime, I'm evolving, all of us. I wish that for everybody on this live. We evolve into another realm. Okay, we're not coming back here. Period. And a lot of my videos too, I'm about to do is about to be showing y'all how to really evolve spiritually. Like, people don't show how to evolve. They show you how to make money. They show you how to find a lover. They show you how to be prosperous. But where are we evolving though? Is everybody evolving? Like, okay, we can make some money. Okay, we can do this. Okay, we can fall in love. We can attract this person. But are we evolving? You feel me? And it's like, if we're not evolving, what are we doing? Like, what? But that's too, I'm going to do another video about the levels of spirituality. Because too, at the same, 44. At the same time, too, we want to, exactly. And at the same time, too, it's like, I respect everybody on their spiritual path. So in no way am I like trying to shame somebody or shun them for wanting to make money or manifest money and this and that and the third. But when you realize that magic is mind, it starts in your mind. So like I was talking about this with my friend the other day, like, even if we start to do, say you do a money spell or whatever, it may manifest as somebody wanting to give you something, or somebody want to do this, or somebody want to do that. And you may not accept it because you didn't get, like, that's that Western, to me, that's Western society shit, though. And I'm on the Western, so I can talk about it, okay? But it's like that microwave generation shit. Oh, I didn't get this, so I don't think it's manifesting. Yes, it is, but you didn't pay attention to all the other shit that was going on, all the other abundance, about how you may have got free parking, or you may have got a free this or free that, but you wanted to see it in your manifestation. No, it's working, but you have to make the change too, mentally, okay? So it's like, and it's like, you gonna get, and that's not to say you're not gonna get what you want, but it's like, you have to understand, like, the all is mine. It's working on your mind first. If you can't even accept that blessing, how you gonna accept the blessing that you asked for? Hello? Like, so it'd be like, that's why too, like, I took personal workers off my site too, because I still do it, but I do it with people that I could consult with, people that I could talk to with, and if they understand, like, you gotta understand how this shit works. Like, I've turned a lot of people down because they mind, like, you can't do stuff from a disheveled mind, or your mind got to be in the right place. And it's like, that's what you should work on first before you try to do a spell, or before you try to manifest, or before you try manifest a sound mind, that self-love that we talk about. Manifest that, and then everything else is gonna be effortless. Everything else is gonna fall into place. But like I tell people too, it's like, people be wanting a lot of things that they think, glitz and glamour and all this, but I done been there, done that, and it's like, that's not the real wealth. We're looking for the real wealth. And real wealth is in that peace of mind. Real wealth is in that freedom. Yes, that financial freedom. Not saying it has to be $1 million trillion dollars, but that's where the real wealth is in. Starts in the mind and everything around us. You feel me? So, let me drink some water on that. But yeah, y'all, for real. That's why I'm excited for these new videos, because it's about spiritual evolution. Like, it's not about all this other shit. Thank you. It's about spiritual evolution, so we don't have to come back here. My soul is talking like, she like, girl, we don't want to come back. Like, teach everybody too, so we could all just be up in the stars next time. When we pass away, we all gonna link up again in the star astro world and be kicking it and be really living our best life, period. Okay? Exactly. We're not coming back to the airplane. Because we delivering the message, we sharing, we put it. For real, because we are I can't even say it. We elevating. But what I was about to say too, yeah, and I'm gonna do other videos too, teaching how to absorb light, because yeah, this shit ghetto as hell down here. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. Period. Period. And that's another thing too. Like, I know in some relationships that I've been in, like, it would be so painful, but it would be painful because, like, when I learned about my birthmark, I was understanding that it was only so painful, not because of that person, but because I've been doing this shit on a soul level. So especially with birthmarks, that's another reason. This quick tip before I do the other video. When we got birthmarks, like, mine is right here on my chest, and it speaks about how I have a lot of, like, I'm very loving, I'm empathic, I'm a counselor for people around me. So I love deep. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, I love really deep. But I realized that it's not that I'm loving these people deep. This is me. This is who I am. This is my genetic makeup. And that's why it was etched in on me. Like, most birthmarks you have is to remember shit that was tough lessons. Like, tough lessons is where your birthmarks come from. And where you may have died in past lives and stuff like that. I ain't gonna go too, because I'm gonna go deep on another video. But yeah, like, with mine's on my chest, it's like a star. And when I looked into it, it spoke about, yeah, like, anything on your left side, like, you love very deeply. Most times you're not going to find people that's going to be able to match your love. But understanding, too, that you need to give it to yourself first. And, like, especially with that left side, like, we go through, like, I ain't going to lie, like, part of my spiritual evolution was to detach. Like, that's something that I have to constantly do because I'm so connected on an emotional level, like, to the people I love. So that was like one of my biggest battles. Big Cancer period. I got heavy Cancer placements too, and my Mars in Cancer. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna write that down so I can put yours in the video too, because I'm gonna talk about a few placements. Let me write that down so I don't forget. I'm gonna talk about a few of them. Y'all let me know what birthmarks y'all got so I can write them down and I can talk about them. I'm gonna talk about the left side of your body. You said right butt cheek, right under your butt or whatever. I'm gonna do that one too. But yeah, like I'm gonna talk about a few, but I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be, because it's deeper than what people realize. Because what side, Tori? The left or the right? It's deeper than what people realize, because like this is imprints. And I think they said with the right side, so with your energy, people are naturally drawn to you. I'm gonna break it down in the video. But yeah, the left side, we're super into our emotions, super empathic, and a lot of times with the left side, we put other people's emotions before ourselves, and we could be self-sacrificing in love. So that's one of our battles in this life, to completely put our love into ourselves first. Okay, lower right lip. Hold on. Y'all come, let me write it out. Yeah, so just with the lip thing, those usually are like super confident modes. Like, y'all know, what's her name? That popular lady. I can't remember her name, but she was the makeup or whatever. Like, whenever you have moles around your mouth, that's like you have divine, like you have really mastered feminine energy. Period. And I'm gonna do that video. I'm gonna do it before 5 o'clock on Eastern Standard. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm writing it down. And then, like, I have a mole right here on the top of my head. Any mole that you have, like, right here on the top of your head, you super wise. You have came in this life with a lot of wisdom. Oh, yeah. They say too, like, whenever it's around the mouth too, like they say you don't really be like, you don't be disrespectful, but it's like whenever somebody comes with some shit, oh, you coming with the shit too. Yes, thank you. Yes, and that's why too, it's like with the moles, they really, that's wisdom. Like, that's a lot of wisdom. That's like, it's really like stars. Like, when you start to, I'm gonna break down our body makeup, but like, we really, like, our body is like, you know how they be like, we made of stardust? Like, literally, like, stars don't look like what they tell us. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start to actually look at star matter and things like that, like, we are stardust, like, literally, like, seriously. So when we have these different imprints on our body, it tells us different things. And it's like, when you start to know that, like, that was something that was very period. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta write it down if I forget. Because some reason they don't be saving these comments when I be posting it live. They don't save it. I'm like, excuse me, I want to know what was said. But yeah, like, when I started to really look into that, I was looking deeply into it the other day. And it was just like, it was just having me even more like, let me stop playing with myself. Like, let me stand in my power. Like, bro, you done came here and you got all, like, look at what you got on your body. Especially like the people that got the back splatter. I got that one too. Like, we gotta look at our bodies and be in tune with ourselves and like understand, like, to stop playing with ourselves. Like, we've been here plenty of times, especially with the moles. Like, you've been here plenty of times. You know shit, and you just need to remember and activate it. How do we remember? By becoming aware. How do we become aware? By knowledge, reading books, or even just the scanning. Like I was saying, just scanning, because your subconscious mind is looking at it. But most times, people don't even want to open a book. You feel me? So just opening a book, scanning. I know, like, a lot of things, too, that I do on my path, like, I like to go different places. Like, especially when first time I went to a botanica. Like, even now to this day, I will go to the botanica and pick up stuff that I don't know nothing about and learn about it. I just see what I'm drawn to. Like, people want to make you so scared. Like, they want to make society so scared about stuff. But actuality, we're constantly dealing with the dead. We're constantly You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're reading a book about a person that's dead, that's technically working with the dead. If you watching a movie and somebody's dead, that's the same thing. But they want to make it, but when we start to put, oh, let me be in control of my life, let me actually look into it on my own, now it's a problem. Let's make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make it make sense. All right, let me make sure I got all the comments. What everybody said. Okay. Top of the head. Around mouth. Here they go with this blower again. I'm trying to figure out, it's raining up here. It was raining like not too long ago. What you blowing? Because the leaves wet. Let me mind my business. Okay. I think I got everybody's. But yeah, y'all, exactly. Like, you gotta really, and that's the thing. Like, that's why I be telling people to know yourself. You gotta trust yourself. Your inner self knows. You feel me? Like, even when it comes to, like, when I was talking about the readings and all that, like, our inner self really knows. Two, you could look into, have you ever looked into your natal chart? Well, just text me. We could talk about it. But when I learned about my natal chart, it really helped me to understand my life on a deeper level. Like, that's why I say astrology is important, but it's important for us to use to understand what we are, who we are, and came into. Okay, we could do a natal chart analysis too, because I break it down and get you to understand it. But when we look at it and we actually understand it, it shows us, okay, this is like with me. I have a Pluto in my 12th house, so I constantly have to deal with betrayal within relationships, friendships, and like, because that 12th house energy is about the unseen. It's about whatever you have in the 12th house. Understand that it's going to be hidden. That's where the hidden enemies lie. That's where, so the illusions, you know what I'm saying? And it's probably too because of the thought form, or they could be projecting the energy. When we do the reading, I could get into it too, and we could see what's going on. But a lot of times too, people will, especially if you spend a good time around them, a good amount of time, they will project their energy form onto you, and you'll think that you worried about them, but they really worried about you because you may be highly empathic, or depending on where your Venus and stuff like that. But when we do it too, make sure you send me your birth sign and stuff so we can look into your chart. Yeah, so, and that's a big placement too. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like, I've dealt with, bro, with that 12th house Pluto and all that, like, woo, that motherfucker, that is some real pain. Like, that should be hurting deep. Yeah, so that is something that you will, like, but it's like, that's why you have to separate yourself. That's why I like, me personally, because I can't be in my emotions sometimes. I have to separate myself from my emotions, and like, my higher self talks to my body self, and like, but I talk like regular like this with the conversation and explain to myself, like, number one, yes, we very loyal, and people is not gonna reciprocate what you got, because you gotta teach them. Because number one, with me, I had to learn, like, number one, I'm not doing nothing for you. I'm not showing you. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be real, but I'm not gonna show you too much before you show to me. Because with that placement, we always feel like we just gotta be up front. We real, we raw, but everybody don't deserve it. So we gotta hold it back, kind of, and cage it out in doses. And then also with that placement, number one, we gotta understand that truly our deepest love is that self-love for us with that placement. Because at any moment, those things can happen, because that's our genetic. That's what we chose. When we signed a contract, we picked our parents, we picked our life, we picked that time to be born. So that's something that you picked and you signed for. You knew that you got to deal with energies like that on a soul level. So you may not get it on a body level yet, but on a soul level. So to understand on a body level, just researching and understanding that helps a lot. Two, with that placement, I feel like we have to really solidify our alone time. Because if we don't, we may feel like an advantage of, or we may feel like with that placement, especially like with that the 12th house placements is very vital and strong because it's all about the hidden. And I know me, I don't like no motherfucking surprises. Like, like I don't like surprises. I need to stop being like that. But that's that 12th house energy because I done had a lot of surprises I ain't fuck with. You feel me? So the trauma. But separating from the trauma. Yeah, it's like that. And that's the thing too. But it's like with us, we got to have our alone time. But then we got to find that healthy balance to be able to be open, to be like, that's why I like YouTube too. Because it's like I can still be open and be with people, but at the same time it helps me to not have to worry about, like, because we strongly empathic too, so we can read people's energy. And a lot of times too, like, I'm clairaudient. I be reading people's minds and shit. You probably could do that too. We clairaudient, but at first it may seem like you crazy, you know what I mean? Like, it just, but it's about that spiritual evolution. Y'all, I think I'm about to get off here because y'all got me hyped. I'm like, hold on, wait. This is a good little Yes. Text me when we get off about the reading. But yes, y'all got me too hyped, like, for real. Like, now I'm about to look. And that's another thing too. I feel like with the natal chart, it's something that like, I have a really big book that I'm gonna pass on to my son's kids. But it's basically like I've written out my genetic makeup, which is like my natal chart, and so they can understand where they come from. You feel me? And understand, like, my placements and who. Thank you. And understand my placements and understand, like, because it's generational too. Like, when you pick a bloodline, and that's another thing too. Like, people don't be realizing, like, with abortions and things like that. Sometimes people will get abortions, right? But do you know that if you can get an abortion, but that baby's spirit, like, that's so, like, it will fuck with you. And it, like, some people could deal with, yes, some people could deal with, like, their life being slowed down and shut down because they got an abortion, but that baby's angry with them. You know what I'm saying? That soul is angry with them. And sometimes too, like, if somebody gets an abortion and they later on down the line they have a baby, sometimes those same, sometimes that same soul will reincarnate in that same bloodline, and then you wonder why the child's so mad at you, or you wonder why the child don't like you. And it's like, well, shit, let me finish my statement first. And that could be because it was the same baby that you aborted the first time, but with you don't have no kids, hey, live your life. Maybe you ain't, if you want them, that's fine. But, hey, I got one, and I one and done. Okay, I'm ready to travel. I'm ready to live my life. One and done. Maybe later on down the line. But, hey, you feel me? Do you feel me? Okay, like, I feel like, too, that's another thing. Like, I feel like society, that's a societal view that we supposed to have kids. Like, not saying there's nothing wrong if you want some. It's blessed. It's a blessing. But it's like, to me, that's a part of the picket fence program. Yes. And then after you send it, just send me your question. Exactly. See, and I fuck with that. Because that's how I feel like. I can get some pets or something after that, got that one. But I feel like it's not in everybody's destiny to have kids. Like, if you want to, then yes, all by means, do it. But it's just like, and exactly, and that's my thing. It's like, if I do have another child, it's going to be with somebody that's spiritually in tune, and it's going to be like a super spiritual thing. Like, you feel me? Like, tantric, like, we're going to have a super spiritual experience. Like, I'm not just trying to, because that's another thing too. Like, when you think about the time on, like, different realms and when babies are choosing to come into, like, maybe you having sex for 30 minutes, but in the spiritual realm, it's like hours. So that baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be super spiritual. I want to do it on a certain type of moon. I want to plan it out if I do. I want it to be very, special and very, like, you feel me? When I talk about the sex contracts and all that, y'all gonna get what I mean. Exactly. Like, for sure, we not coming back. For sure, we going higher. Okay. Tori, tell me what your question is. But yeah, like, that's why it's like, and it's just like, bro, I'm just, hey, I got one. Where the grandkids at? Like, but even then, like, when I was young and stuff, when I was 20, yeah, when I was 20, I used to just be like, bro, I just never saw myself having kids, like, until I was like maybe 31. And I feel like I only was feeling like that because of society. Okay, hold on. Let me send me a prayer. Spirit, give me the messages I need to see for Tori. From Mama Murthy, Santa Murthy, come in the building. Talk to us. Give us clear and concise messages. Amen. All right, now. That's another thing, too. This is just for everybody. To really, when you saying your prayers and stuff, be careful about saying them out loud, okay? And say directly, talk to who you talking to spiritually. And then for certain things, so you don't get tricked. When we talk about the altar videos, though, I'm going to go into detail about this. But so you don't get tricked by other spirits, you want to say some things in your head. And then you can say some things out loud, but you know what I'm saying? Okay? Because it be other spirits around, too. Okay, I'm about to write that down. Right. Send me the messages that Tori needs to see. Ooh, I got 111 on the cards, Tori. Period. I'm being drawn to pull from the goddess deck too. Let me get a goddess message, and I got my rap queens deck. Y'all, this hip hop queens deck is fire. I'm gonna pull you one from that one too. Send me the messages Tori needs to see. Ooh, as soon as I blew my breath, it came out. Ooh, yes. So, okay, so I'm gonna pull you one from the hip hop queens too, but I gotta get this so I don't lose this message. So first I had root chakra come out for you, detach and find balance. I feel like with grief coming out in the reverse, you've walked away from, and this is, I know you, so you know what I'm saying, this is hella accurate, but you've walked away from that situation all the way. And now you're entering in the season of growth. And then when I see this, I just think about you and your baby. You feel me? Joy. Now you're walking into your joy. You found that balance. On the bottom of the deck, now you're about to teach others because you did it. You feel me? You're teaching others now. You found that, you detached from things. You got grounded. And now it's like you're understanding, I need to choose my battles wisely. Everybody's not worth my energy. Everybody's not, and I'm getting chills. Everybody's not worth your energy. Everybody's not worth, like, I heard the sacrifice. Like, it's like, too, like, you're pulling yourself out of that self-sacrificing energy in that period. Stepping into your self-love. Also, period. Success, okay? Success and growth. And win or lose. It's like, I just get a feeling of, like you standing up in your power, okay? It's just like win or lose, fight. Like I'm standing behind what I believe in, and I don't care about nothing else. Period. And that's gonna bring you success. Spread your wings. You're gonna be able to be really pushing yourself forward, like, and that's beautiful. I'm here for that. And also too, I was just getting like, I heard like you forgave your soul, like something like that. Your soul forgave you or something that may hold some significance for you. But it's like, I feel like you really are connecting to yourself on a deep level, and that's beautiful. Period. That's what came out. Hold on, let me pull you one of the rap queens. But yeah, like you really it's like you had to go through grounding yourself, and you did that. You got 111, and then I see 58 2 times. Yes. All right. What energy... what hip hop queen energy does Tori need to embody? What hip hop queen energy does Tori need to embody? Period. Roxanne, Defense Shantae. I'm gonna read the book. I'm gonna read the book and then I'm gonna tell you what I picked up intuitively. Roxanne, I love that movie. Oh, I love the images. The artwork is so pretty. Okay. Where are it? Did I skip it? Hold on. Here we go. Excuse me. We got Roxanne Shante. Intimidation, force, strong will, overbearingness. At the age of 14, Roxanne Shante took on one of the most prominent rap groups of the 80s, UTFO, with her track Roxanne's Revenge, challenging them for berating women. It became her calling card as Shante quickly moved from local legend in Queens to one of the hip hop's first real rap battlers. First of all, too, Spirit was just like, that's how you about to take off in your career, like that, taking off. Period. I heard like airplanes. You feel me? Period. A touchstone even for today's finest MCs. While Roxanne Shante wasn't always given the credit she deserved, her 2017 biopic Roxanne brought her a shine that, after 30 plus years, was the sweetest revenge. Period. I just heard Roman's revenge too. Like, you finally getting what's due to you. You getting your good karma. Period. A few things to keep in mind when you pull a Roxanne Shante card. For starters, you may need to have your dukes up. Period. Stay spiritually strapped. If tension is in the air and you can feel turmoil brewing, chill. You are well equipped to shield yourself from whatever storm may come and ultimately pass. If you come on too strong, you might burn bridges that should have never met your matchbook. So fire off strategically. If you're holding insecurities about not receiving the respect you deserve, remember there are a million ways to approach it. You'll have to stand your ground on disagreeable affairs, but be mindful to temper that rage. That's confirmation too, because that's what you're doing. You standing your ground, period. And Spirit is like, with that balance though, you found that balance. So Spirit also is saying to just stay grounded. And as you stay grounded, that balance is going to be there, but also stand in your power. Cut the deck on Cardi B. What you got, okay? And two, I'm just hearing to show yourself. Show more of yourself on your social media. Pop out more, like, period. Get cute every day, even if you're not going nowhere. Spirit's like, yeah, it's your season. It's that season. Yeah, that's all the city girls. It's that season where niggas gotta take the no. That was good. All right, you guys. Anybody else got a question? I'm about to send you my grounding video too. Do you know that this is grounding? This right here, put your feet flat on the ground, on the floor. Doing this right here is grounding. Clapping is grounding. Okay? Like, it's you know, it's simple ways. Also too, staying away from our phones when we first wake up is grounding. Yes, you can say one more question. You could do another, I'll do another question. But yeah. Clapping, you know, also too though, putting your feet out there on the ground. But if you can't do that, just get flat. Yes, but also too, like, just like centering. Like, I like to sit crisscross applesauce on the floor specifically, just because, like, just sitting on the ground and just like imagining myself being rooted. Yes, and the phone thing, for real, it makes a big difference. Like, I be putting my phone on the other side of the room, so I know I at least got to get up. I ain't going to be in the bed scrolling, like. And then before I get on there, I like to stretch and, you know, get, like, wake up, move my neck around, go to the bathroom, look in the mirror at myself and all that. And then I get on my phone. And two, I feel like, too, sometimes phones can make you, like, make a... Ooh, I like that question, period. Texas. I love Texas. But two, sometimes phones I feel like bring extra anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, It'd be like, what? Did you send your donation? But yeah, I feel like phones bring anxiety for me. Like for me, like it'd be like especially like too, like feeling like you gotta respond to the messages and text people. It just be like, just let me get a second for myself. Period. Why the fuck I just got a 7555. The cash at Moon Magic Healing. Magic is ICK. But I just got a alert and it said divine feminine, divine masculine. Um, divine feminine must focus on themselves right now. Period. 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 Hold on, I'm about to go pee and come right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, when I came back, it was 77 minutes and 7 seconds. Period. I got my pendulum too. Okay. I had a little bit of candle wax on there. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Okay, y'all. They be answering quick. They like this location. I had to ask them was they pleased with the beads I got for their bracelets. They already said yes. They've been going heavy on the messages. Let me spray my little rose opener spray too. Yes, that smells so good. Okay. Okay. You're reading. Okay, so you want to do the question on here, or you want to do or you just want to do the reading? I mean, we could do both too. It don't matter. But if you're gonna do that, we might as well just do the reading. If you're gonna do the reading instead of doing two. But if you want to do the question, that's fine too. Okay. Well, we could just do the reading because I got PayPal. Yeah. Read it, and I'll send you the I'm gonna send you the link. Okay, boo. Text me. I'm finna get back to you. Love y'all. Peace.